Can an ordinary person's phone really capture a cinematic feel? To be honest, just using a phone to shoot is indeed challenging for ordinary people, but pairing it with a handheld gimbal makes it incredibly simple. So today we've brought 3 handheld gimbals: DJI Osmo 8 Pro, Insta360 Flow Pro, and Hohem V3 Ultra. We'll test them hands-on through the entire process of creating cinematic shots and discuss which one is worth buying. We'll also guide you step by step on how to use a phone gimbal to capture cinematic footage. Let's get started. The first crucial step to achieving a cinematic feel is mastering smooth camera movement. The basic function of a handheld gimbal is to help you achieve stable shots, but what truly determines whether you can easily capture cinematic footage is whether the equipment is handy enough. For example, the classic low-angle ground-following shot is very suitable as an opening for a video, creating an atmospheric feel. You just need to lower the camera, get close to the ground, open the camera 0.5 times wide angle, and slowly follow the subject forward. The visual impact and storytelling of the shot are instantly maximized. However, many beginners easily mess up this shot mainly due to these two factors: the gimbal structure and the body weight. To achieve low-angle ground-level shooting, the mobile gimbal often needs to tilt forward, so for example, the panning axis of the DJI Osmo 8 Pro can swing forward directly, allowing you to keep the camera close to the ground without bending over significantly. With your hands naturally hanging down, you can easily complete low-angle tracking shots. The Insta360 Flow Pro and Hohem V3 Ultra also have similar designs, but the forward angle of the gimbal is relatively limited, making them slightly less convenient to operate. Additionally, these shots often require extending the extension rod, and at this point, the weight of the device can affect the grip. From the most straightforward perspective of body weight, the DJI Osmo 8 Pro weighs only 389 grams, making it the lightest of the 3 devices. The Insta360 Flow Pro weighs 398 grams with a holding weight similar to the Osmo 8 Pro. The Hohem V3 Ultra is 428 grams, slightly heavier among the 3 models. However, don't underestimate the difference of these few grams. During actual shooting, the arm fatigue will be noticeably different. The DJI Osmo 8 Pro excels in lightweight control, allowing for long-duration wrist shots without a strong sense of heaviness, making it easy for beginners to handle long shots steadily. Additionally, the DJI Osmo 8 Pro has a reserved mounting port for counterweights on the tilt axis, allowing it to support over 200 grams of large Android flagships with official accessories, offering an advantage in weight balancing. Once the basic issues of camera movement are resolved to capture cinematic footage, you can also try third-person fixed-position narrative tracking shots. This type of shot is perfect for appearing in vlogs, travel shorts, and store exploration videos, easily breaking away from the monotony of the selfie perspective without complex camera movements. It's also very simple to shoot. You can follow along with any device. First, choose the shooting scene, unfold the tripod of the handheld gimbal, extend the rod, and set the position. Second, plan your movement route and determine the scene and basic composition. You can use a wide angle to establish the scene and a teleporter lens to focus on character actions. Step 3. Start recording and complete the shoot according to the planned movement. You can also use the handheld gimbal's smart tracking feature, selecting yourself as the main subject and let the gimbal assist with the camera movement. However, when you actually start shooting, you'll find that beginners will likely need to shoot this scene several times because shooting alone means you can only shoot blindly. Standing in front of the camera, you have no idea if the composition is correct or if the framing is appropriate. You have to run back to the camera to check each time, which is quite troublesome. To shoot this scene easily and effectively, it depends on the device's control capabilities. Next, let's look at the differences in actual shooting experiences with these 3 devices. First is the DJI Osmo 8 Pro's split remote control. Using it to shoot this scene can solve all the previously mentioned pain points at once. After setting up the device, you just need to remove the remote control, and within a range of 10 meters, you can view the shooting scene in real time on the remote control screen. You can also use the screen mirroring function to project your phone screen directly, making composition more precise. In addition, you can directly double-tap the screen to select the subject and enable tracking. Even if you change positions in the frame, the camera will stay locked on. During filming, you can use the remote control to start and stop recording with one button, and even adjust the brightness and color temperature of the fill light without interrupting the shoot, maximizing efficiency. The Hohem V3 Ultra is also equipped with a split-type touchscreen remote control, allowing for basic image preview and operation through the split screen. However, there is a certain gap in screen size, operational smoothness, and feature richness compared to the Osmo 8 Pro, and it cannot achieve real-time synchronization of the phone's shooting screen, making precise composition slightly inconvenient. However, the Insta360 Flow Pro is not equipped with a split-type remote control, so when shooting this scene, it can only be controlled remotely via a mobile app, which is a bit more cumbersome. When discussing solo creation, the core function of intelligent tracking cannot be overlooked. Next, we will teach you 3 tracking modes that cover all scenarios, which beginners can use immediately, and we will also test the tracking capabilities of these 3 devices. The first mode is native camera direct tracking. Taking DJI Osmo 8 Pro as an example, it not only supports Apple Dolby technology but also adapts to Harmony OS Smart Focus and Samsung Gimbal target tracking, all of which can use native camera smart following. The Insta360 X4 Pro supports native tracking for Apple and Harmony OS, while the Hohem V3 Ultra does not currently support native camera tracking. You can check the actual tracking performance.
The second mode is AI tracking module tracking, which allows operation through gestures without touching the phone. All three models are equipped with AI tracking modules. Let's directly look at their actual performance. From the live test, the tracking effect of these three models is quite good, and they can steadily follow the main subject in most scenes. You can rate the smoothness of the tracking yourself. However, the DJI Osmo Pro's intelligent follow settings are better, not only allowing adjustment of the intelligent follow speed, but also the composition method, and even changing different shooting gesture controls. Additionally, the DJI Osmo Pro supports any object and has good recognition ability for pets, accurately identifying them regardless of their posture. During orbit shooting, the follow frame is stable and does not shake frequently or lose track. The third mode is APP software tracking. Open the official app corresponding to the gimbal, enable the intelligent follow function, and after selecting the subject, you can achieve more precise and stable subject locking. For example, in DJI's Mimo app, you can enable Osmo Pro's Intelligent Follow 8.0, and after selecting the subject, even in complex scenes with multiple people and obstacles, the camera can steadily lock onto the main subject without switching randomly. You can check their actual follow effect. In addition, besides capturing a cinematic feel in the early stages, you can also make good use of various app templates in post-production, allowing you to produce content with just one click. For example, DJI's Mimo app has designed several exclusive features for cinematic creation, such as the cinematic slow shutter mode. When used at night with traffic lights, this mode can directly capture the effect of light trails. There is also a 2.35:1 widescreen mode, which can add classic movie black bars to the frame with one click. The dynamic zoom function can achieve the Hitchcock effect with one click in the app without complex camera movement skills. Additionally, it has over 20 built-in cinematic film filters and supports custom LUT imports. The app of the Insta360 Flow Pro also has many interesting features built in, and using different creative templates, the effects are quite good. Although the Hohem V3 Ultra is equipped with one-click templates, its features are relatively basic with some limitations in creative mode options. Ultimately, achieving a cinematic feel has never relied on expensive equipment and complex techniques. With the support of a mobile gimbal, ordinary people can also capture good footage with their phones. And in actual use, the DJI Osmo Pro feels like a master of all trades, reducing the difficulty of creating a cinematic feel with a smartphone from camera movement and tracking to creative effects, allowing ordinary people to easily capture the story and atmosphere of life. Additionally, the DJI Osmo Pro has just been released, and if you're interested, we highly recommend you give it a try to easily achieve a cinematic feel. Well, that's all for this video. Do you have any tips for creating a cinematic feel with your phone? Feel free to discuss kindly in the comments. And don't forget to like, save, share, and give us a big follow. It really means a lot to us. This is Mike Hoodie. See you next time.